What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about what it has been like a month investing into Time Wonderland. Now, I did not specifically make a video on Time Wonderland. I actually made a video of a fork of Time, which would actually be a fork of Olympus, which was Metaverse Pro. And you guys could check that video out. I made that on December 1st. And basically, it is the same thing. The only difference is it is on a different blockchain, and that's where these decentralized DAOs are getting their ground and they're getting a backing because they are on different blockchains. So I'm going to get into the video. I'm going to tell you guys my initial investment. I'm going to tell you what that would be worth today at the price that it's at now, what it would be worth at the price that it was when I invested it. And I'm also going to show you guys how much I earned over this period of time, how much that is worth, and how much that would have been worth if I had it at the initial investment, because the prices are all different. So let's get into the video. All right, so if you guys do not know already, Time Wonderland is a complete fork of Olympus DAO, and Olympus DAO has been around for a while. The only problem is that Olympus DAO is on the Ethereum blockchain, so there's those expensive gas fees. So that is why companies and DAOs like this are coming out, because they are going to be on different chains. This one happens to be on Avalanche, I believe, and then they also have Metaverse Pro, which is on the Binance Smart Chain. So it's just something to consider. There is a lot of different DAOs out there, and most of them can be actually a fork of Olympus, and they're just going to be on a different blockchain. So you can see that Wonderland is a fork. Wonderland is Time. Is a fork of Olympus on the Avalanche network. Their team is mostly anonymous, similar to Olympus, so it's not something to be concerned about. I just want to give you guys a little bit of a understanding of what Time is. It's a decentralized reserve currency protocol available on the Avalanche network based on a Time token, and each Time token is backed by a series of assets. You can actually get a discount for purchasing Time, just like you would with Olympus DAO or Metaverse Pro, by purchasing bonds. There is a five-day, I believe, holding period where you have to wait for your bond to mature, and then at that point you can collect the whole value, but you can also collect the value as it is maturing. It is more cost effective to wait until your full bond matures, because you're going to be paying gas fees, even though on these other networks besides Ethereum the gas fees are relatively low. Just something to keep in mind. The price of Time Wonderland at this point of me recording this video is $3,944. All of my calculations are using $4,000 because it is just easier to calculate, and I believe that is a more reasonable price. Over the past couple of days, it has been very steady at $4,300, and now it has dipped down just a little bit. So the whole purpose of Time and why you should put money into it, or the incentive to put money into it, is their staking protocol. So the whole idea is, if you are to stake your Time, you're going to be getting a 70,000% APY. And if you continue to hold your Time, you will actually get an increased interest rate as it is compounding. So there is an incentive to keep your Time and your money in there as long as possible, and you will be rewarded for keeping it in the longer you keep it in. So there is a calculator if you want to see your initial investment, how much it would be worth in 30 days, and you can go all the way up to 365 days. Allegedly, I will make $1.2 million in 365 days. Now that does seem ridiculous, but who knows? It could entirely be possible. So as of right now, I am sitting at $1,700.63. I'm going to tell you right now, I did lose money on this investment as of right now. But if the price does go up, and as time goes on, I will recoup on that investment. I initially invested $2,000. So you guys can see this screen. I'm going to go full screen and tell you guys exactly what all of this means. So if I were to take my initial investment, which was 0.26 Time on November 29th, and the price of Time was at $7,655.69, that'll be on the screen right now. I took a screenshot of actually when my initial investment was recorded. I would have had $2,032.09. Now, if I were to take that initial investment today and look at it today with the current price of Time at almost approximately $4,000, my yield would still be 0.265, and I would actually only have $1,000. So I lost about $1,000 from the initial investment to the initial investment today if I did not have any interest on this time. So let's say if I didn't have it invested in this actual protocol and I just had it holding in my MetaMask wallet. So that's just something to consider. I was rewarded because I kept my earnings in the time protocol, in the time DAO. So if I were to go fast forward to today, if we were to look at my investment today and my interest, I have now 0.4395 time, which is at the price of time right now, $4,000. My investment is $1,758. So you can see I'm still down about $300, but the incentive, as I said earlier, is the longer you hold your money in here, the bigger the rewards will be as they are compounding. So if I were to take the initial investment today at the initial price, because I think this is something that would be interesting to look at, I would actually have $3,364.82. So if the price of time were to stay at $7,600, I would have made over $1,300 in a little under a month. So that's something very, very good. I would say that is pretty decent if the price stayed at the price it was. Now, initially, when I put my money into time, there's actually a calculator like I showed on screen earlier, and it tells you in 30 days what the amount of time you would actually hold. And I wanted to see how accurate that is. So I actually have those numbers. So I was projected to get 0.46 time, valued at 1851 at the current prices. And I actually received 0.43 times. So the only difference was 0.02 time, which was equivalent to $92. That was how close the calculator was to being accurate with the amount of time that I received, not the amount of money that I actually received. So next I'm going to talk about my yield, which is how much time I've actually earned over the past 30 days. And if we are to value it at the price that it's at now, pretty good amount of money. So my initial investment, my initial yield was 0.26 time, as I said earlier, and now I have 0.43 time. So if you subtract those two, basic math, I made 0.17 time in this whole period of time, which is equivalent to a little under $700. It's equivalent to $696.34. That's something to keep in mind, even though I lost so much in the short term because I had my investment in for 30 days and I didn't sell it when I thought the price was going down and stuff like that, because I decided to just leave the money and not look at it. I ended up getting a majority of the funds that I lost back. So I have $700 in profit essentially, but I still am down from the initial investment of about $200, $300. All right, so now I'm on the Wonderland website in real time, no pun intended, but today is December 27th, and you can see the price of time has gone up since recording this video, and I have $1,763.11. You can see my potential return in one day. It looks like I'm going to make about $30 in one day. So I wanted to see how many days it would take to get my initial investment, which was approximately $2,030. And it looks like it's going to take 8 days from now to get my initial investment back. Keep in mind the price of time has been ever changing, but it has been very consistent at the price of about $4,300. So if the price continues to stay that consistent, and I can refresh the page right now, it's a little bit lower on CoinMarketCap than the actual website here. If I were to wait, hopefully I will be able to get this investment, and I will let you guys know about that. So that is all I got for this video. If you guys do have any questions on this protocol, on time, and you want to talk about it, you guys can feel free to comment down below or join my Discord. Also, please consider subscribing if you are looking for more content like this. I'm going to be talking about some new platforms and new programs in the next couple of weeks, because I want to get you guys who are my viewers a little bit more in depth on the crypto realm. There's a lot of cool projects out there right now, and they just don't have a lot of spotlight. So my goal is to give some spotlight to those products. If you guys have any feedback you want to give, also please comment down below. And also thank you so much. I hit 4,000 subscribers. Very happy about that. I just want to say a quick thank you to all you guys who are watching this late in the video. And as always, if you made it this far in the video, comment pineapple. But that is all I got for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.